WJBF.com. Click, click.
Now on News Channel 6 at 6, accounting for unaccounted for federal money in Augusta. What city leaders are doing to locate the missing funds as your News at 6 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 6.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thank you for joining us tonight. Coverage you can count on begins with Augusta taking a big step to find out what happened to a pile of federal money. Commissioners approve having HUD investigate the millions of dollars missing at the Community Development Department. George Escala has the story.
There's a lot of questions that checks was written.
Augusta leaders ready to make a federal case over millions of dollars gone missing.
This decision should have been made months ago. It's way overdue. It's time to at least have the opportunity for our federal agencies to take a look at it to see if there's any criminal wrongdoing. We don't know.
After an audit found nearly $7 million unaccounted for at the city's Housing and Development Office, commissioners voting to bring in HUD's Inspector General's office to investigate.
Checks were written without supporting invoices or documentation. They cannot find it, auditors. And so we need answers.
Tuesday, commissioners voted to take this big step, but not without some concern that it's an excessive step.
I hate to have an agency come back and tell us that what they found was our own sloppy work that we did not correct ourselves.
The city leaders saying the step shows the willingness to get to the bottom of this multi-million-dollar question. What happened to the money?
At least now we are moving in some direction that hopefully either vindicate someone from any potential criminal wrongdoing, or if someone has abused some of that money, they need to go to jail.
The city wants HUD to investigate, but that agency is not out any money. After being declared out of compliance last year, the city paid more than $8 million in reimbursement, penalties, and interest to HUD. In Augusta, George Escala, WJBF, News Channel 6.
Construction on the Jones Alley project in downtown Augusta has finally begun 3 years after it was approved. It's a new walkway between James Brown Boulevard and the Augusta Common. The $1.7 million project will have several communal areas, greenery, safety bollards, and a full ADA access to the alley and the Augusta Common. City leaders say it will enhance the charm of downtown Augusta.
Downtown Augusta is not just a place. It's not just an area. It's an experience. It's an attraction, and projects like Jones Alley adds to the experience. It adds to this whole idea of downtown Augusta being a destination, somewhere that you want to come and enjoy.
Funding for Jones Alley came from a $225 million grant from the governor's office to help Georgia neighborhoods recover from the pandemic. Construction should wrap up by the end of the year. Chief Meteorologist Jenna Petracci joins us now for a first check of the weather.
Well, we have been dealing with this unhealthy air quality today due to wildfire smoke moving all the way into the CSRA from South Georgia. And right now on our air quality map, you can see it is still at the unhealthy level, especially where you're seeing the orange color. Now, earlier it was red, so we're seeing a little bit of improvement here, but this unfortunately will continue to fluctuate, and we can expect to see some smoke around tomorrow as well. So this is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam. Poor visibility. Definitely looks like it could even be raining out there. Of course it's not, it's just smoke, but that's how poor the visibility is becoming looking at our Skyview Cam. So we have winds coming out of the south, we have high pressure in control, and that is leading to these smoky conditions. So there's a look at the Clinch County fire and also the Brantley County fire, and unfortunately those are only around 10 to 15% contained at this time. As for for the relative humidity, it's down to 23%. That is why these fires are developing. We have the low humidity along with breezy winds. And here in the CSRA, it is a much warmer day than it was over the previous few days. We're back into the low 80s, putting us above average. So for the rest of your evening, we are going to stay hazy, dropping into the upper 60s by 9 p.m. And looking ahead, expect those warm temperatures to continue. And then finally, some relief on the way with a rain chance on Saturday. I'll have more details on that coming up, but back to you, Jenny.
All right, thanks, Jenna. Today is Earth Day, and experts say air quality is something more people should be paying attention to, especially as wildfires continue across the country. News Channel 6's Jartavius Edmond shows us how it can impact the CSRA. Jartavius?
Jenny, even if wildfires aren't burning right here, what happens elsewhere can still impact the CSRA. Across the country, wildfires continue to burn, sending smoke into the air. Meteorologists say that smoke can travel carried by weather patterns over long distances.
Wildfire smoke can travel across the country due to pressure systems and also the transport via wind. We talk about wind transport a lot whenever it comes to temperatures or whenever it comes to moisture. The transport of something via wind is actually called advection. And so when you have winds coming out of the south and wildfires are from the south, it can allow that wind to transport it further north.
And that means areas like the CSRA can still be impacted even when skies look clear. Fire officials say that smoke doesn't just stay near the fire, it can spread, affecting communities far away.
Definitely, the effect of smoke can create problems, and it even creates problems with us operationally when we go into areas where the smoke may be impacting our visibility, our ability to fight other fires and so forth, and the health and safety of our firefighters.
Those small particles in the air can impact how people breathe, especially for those with asthma or other conditions. Experts say checking air quality levels can help you know when to limit time outside. On Earth Day, it's a reminder that air quality isn't just local, it's connected to what's happening across the country. And experts say staying informed can help you protect your health. Live in Augusta, Jartavius Edmond, WJBF, News Channel 6.
Jartavius, thank you. Aiken County's child well-being ranking is 14th in the state. Local leaders say that number tells a much bigger story about what's happening inside families right now. Children's Place says families are still facing serious challenges, but targeted services are helping stabilize homes before crisis escalates. The agency is part of a new statewide effort with the Department of Social Services called Opt-in. The pilot program changes how poverty-related cases are handled. Officials say nearly 45% of past child welfare reports were tied to basic needs like housing, food, and utilities, not abuse or neglect.
I'm excited as I can be about being able to say to a mom who loves her children, we can keep your lights on. You don't have to have your children go to a stranger's house or worry that somebody's going to come in and take them away from you because you're having to make the choice between repairing your car to keep your job or pay your light bill on time.
Leaders say the goal is long-term stability for children and families across Aiken County. Neighbors and community leaders gathered this afternoon for an Earth Day celebration in Augusta. The Allen Homes neighborhood launched its new community garden to mark the occasion. It features raised beds, irrigation, gathering spaces, and public art.
What a better way than to impact the community than by a garden space. But in addition to the garden space, also just revitalizing some other outdoor social spaces, whether that's basketball, for the young and the older, and then also other spaces so that neighbors can come outside and enjoy their time together.
The garden includes vegetables, herbs, and pollinator-friendly flowers. Coming up, the funding fight continues in Washington. What issue lawmakers...
Your most watched local news is getting a big plus.
WJBF 6 Plus.
The CSRA's trusted news source, now on demand.
WJBF 6 Plus is ready when you are. Download it free today on your favorite streaming device.
Captain D's new.
Back to you. Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Tracci is back with us now. Looking forward to some rain.
Yes, we really needed Jenny to help out with this drought that we're dealing with all across the two states. And that drought was also leading to the wildfires, which is causing the poor air quality here in the CSRA this evening. I'll have more details on all of that when we return.
He's the buzzer around.
Where our chemists visit local schools and perform fun experiments to get students interested in science. Science Co. We are explorers advancing humanity.
The Live 5/6 Day Planner, available on Facebook and WJBF.com. Sponsored by Jordan Trotter Facility Services and Property Management.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live 5/6.
Welcome back. Here's a look at some hazy sunshine with just a few clouds on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam over in Allendale County. It's also a bit breezy today, and those winds coming out of the south are bringing in that wildfire smoke from the ongoing fires in Brantley and Clinch County down there in southern Georgia. Now, as for here in the CSRA, it is a warmer day. We climbed back into the 80s after that brief cool down we had Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and the relative humidity remains very low, around 20%, and the visibility is lower than it typically would be. We're at 7 miles because of that smoke that has entered our viewing area, and that is leading to unhealthy air quality across the entire viewing area, and several counties are under air quality alerts until Thursday at 8 p.m. So unfortunately, that does mean we are expecting some smoke to linger into Thursday and possibly even Friday. We're going to continue to see the low relative humidity with high pressure really trapping in that smoke, unfortunately. So here's some advice if you do have respiratory health issues. Of course, you want to limit your time outside, and I'd say even if you don't suffer from these issues, it's still not a good idea to be out there with all of that smoke around. It's definitely very unpleasant. Now you can see it's also not a good idea to burn outside, and in fact there is a South Carolina burn ban still in effect, and 91 counties under Georgia are under that burn ban as well, including the majority of the CSRA. So we desperately want to make sure that we do not have any more fires develop, and we really need some rain to help with the drought, which will help prevent those fires from spreading so easily. We are seeing rain to the west of us, scattered showers and storms in Texas and Louisiana, where there is a lot more moisture, and eventually that moisture will move into our area. Temperatures staying warm this weekend, and we will see those rain chances rise to 50% on Saturday and 30% on Sunday. So this would be great news. Of course, we're still not expecting it to be as widespread as we would like, but notice this complex of showers and storms is expected to develop Saturday afternoon into the evening. Unfortunately, it will be pretty fast moving, and that is all along this cold front. Now this front will stall out, and another area of rain and storms will develop across Alabama, and this will be moving into our area by Sunday night. And then eventually another cold front comes in on Tuesday, and that will bring some more rainfall. But like I mentioned, still not as widespread as we would be hoping for, but hopefully we will see at least a half an inch to 1 inch of rain between Saturday through Tuesday. Now today is Earth Day, and it's very important to save our beautiful planet, and one of the things that would be great to do in honor of Earth Day is conserve water. Of course, with this drought ongoing, that is something very important at this time, but luckily we do have a lot of rain chances in the forecast over the next several days. Highest chances are going to be on Saturday and then again on Tuesday of next week, and temperatures remain warm in the 80s. Now, congratulations to today's umbrella winner. That is Sue Reeves from Augusta. Sue, you can pick up your Viper 6 umbrella here at the station and sign up to win yours on WJBF.com.
All right, Jenna, thank you. Coming up, the Greenbrier baseball team will hit the road in the first round of the playoffs. We'll hear from their head coach next in sports.
We're leading a revolution in cybersecurity through unprecedented collaboration and innovation. We are the Georgia Cyber Center at Augusta University, where government, academia, and private industry converge to prepare the workforce of tomorrow. From our cities to our most rural communities, real-world threats, real-world training. Georgia Cyber Center at Augusta University, securing our nation's future. Big corporations trust.
Knock, knock. I'm in here, sweetheart. And how's my favorite gardener?
Oh, my knee's been too much trouble lately.
Well, luckily you married my second favorite gardener, huh?
Did I ever tell you Harold proposed in this very room 50 years ago this week?
Didn't he drop your ring?
Rolled right under the couch.
Okay, everything looks good. Just one last thing.
You remember?
You're not just inviting us into your home, you're inviting us into your life.
Hello, Georgia.
The Scholar Athlete Awards are brought to you by Jefferson Energy Cooperative, Revamp of Augusta, McDonald's, and WJBF News Channel 6. Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
The baseball postseason officially underway here at the GHSA. 1A Division II features a local matchup between Screven County and Glasscock County. Now, Glasscock County hosted the Gamecocks in their doubleheader. Screven won the first game 10-7, and as of the fourth inning, Screven County is currently leading as well. They'll move on to face either Irwin County or Schley County in the second round. We'll have more of those highlights and post-game reaction coming up later tonight at 11. Well, speaking of baseball, the Greenbrier Wolfpack squeezed in one last practice before their first round matchup against Habersham Central. The Wolfpack went 10-2 overall in their 5A region. They have a 19-7 overall record. They finished out the regular season with wins over Harlem and Evans. They'll hit the road and see if they can carry that momentum into the postseason, a place that the Pack are certainly no strangers to, winning 6 state championships in their school history.
Coming in at the beginning of the year, we had a younger group. We lost 6 seniors from last year. So we had a lot of fresh faces, some new guys coming in. So we've kind of gotten a little bit of continuity, a little chemistry. And so we're kind of excited about where that can take us. Our goal, obviously, is to be playing one of the last 2 teams and be the last one standing ultimately. But we got a long way to get there. There's a lot of baseball left, and we're just trying to take it one day at a time right now.
Now, the Wolfpack will play their doubleheader Thursday with an if necessary game on Saturday. Well, let's meet this week's Scholar athlete from Wardlaw Academy. Her name is Bailey Sturkey. Bailey is a 2-sport athlete playing volleyball and softball. She was named to this year's SCISA Softball All-Star team. The catcher was named Defensive Player of the Year as well. She also shows up as a leader for her teammates on and off the field. The All-Region softball team member also excels academically as an honor roll student. She's a part of Beta Club and National Honor Society of High School Scholars.
I schedule my life out like a lot. You can ask my parents. They get really mad at me. I have to be on a time schedule all the time. I just kind of go with the flow.
We are so proud of Bailey. She has been a hard worker since the day she was born. Striving to always do her best in everything that she does, and finally seeing her hard work pay off and get the recognition that she deserves.
Her leadership and her energy. She's my eyes behind the plate. She sees everything on the field, and I've told her, I need you to be my leader, and she has done just that. She works with our up-and-coming catcher who's younger than her, and she does it on her own time because she wants the younger generation to succeed behind her. So that just shows her character.
Now, Bailey is planning to attend USC Beaufort, and hopefully one day she says she wants to become a real estate agent. So that's pretty cool. Congratulations to Bailey on her award. Very well deserved, Jenny.
Very nice. A big deal for her. We'll be right back.
Relax and
Conservative for governor. When you're injured on the job, you need more than just a workers' comp lawyer. When you need a fighter, you need us. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
You'll find more ways to save every day at Kroger. Right now, Kroger brand 80% lean ground beef is on sale for just $5.99. And during online deal days, save $30 on your first online order, plus get unlimited free delivery. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Here's one more look at our 10-day forecast. Warm days ahead, highs in the 80s. Finally, some rain coming our way, but first we will have the hazy skies potentially again Thursday and Friday.
We often joke about spoiler alerts here when talking about movies and TV shows. Well, it's not a laughing matter in Japan. The Tokyo District Court sentenced a man to a year and a half in prison for posting summaries of the plots of movies like Godzilla -1 on his professional website. The courts ruled that this counts as copyright infringement. They also found that recap videos
are also considered illegal.
Wow, who knew? I did not know that. Wow.
Be careful. Be careful if you're in Japan posting.
Yeah.
That's our report for now, everybody. News Channel 6 continues after World News Tonight with a special needs report.